Now, how do you get rid of the pain in your head or in your stomach? Or what do you do? Today, I'm going to share with you 7 ways to get rid of one of the most painful things, a hangover. Now, hangovers can be very painful, especially the way you feel in your head, in your stomach, and the way your body behaves after a rough night. Yeah, I totally understand that very unpleasant feeling, but don't worry. I've got some tips that might help you feel better in case you've got one. And I'll explain why does it happen so that you can understand it better. Now let's dive right in. Now the first thing you notice with a hangover is a very nasty headache. It feels like your brain is doing some dance in your head, and it also feels unbearably painful. And sometimes it can get very difficult to even get out of bed. And here's the deal. When your body processes alcohol, it creates a not so friendly substance called acetaldehyde. Now this stuff can make your blood vessels widen. And that might be one of the reasons why you're stuck with a very painful headache. And if you get that headache, the very first thing that you should do is hydrate yourself all day, all the time. The thing is that alcohol is a diuretic. This means that it increases the production of urine in the kidneys, making you lose a lot of water. That's one of the reasons why you often keep going to the washroom. And when you don't have water in your body, you're dehydrated. Alcohol also causes your blood to expand and dilate. When this happens in and around your brain, it can lead to increased blood flow and pressure, resulting in a headache. It's also a reason why you get lousy. So restoring the water by hydrating yourself is very important. So grab a glass of water and start sipping, and trust me, it will make a very big difference. Now, if you want to make your water taste better, you can also do some things. You can add things like cucumber slices or bits of watermelon in your water. You can even put some herbs like mint or basil in there. So you don't really make a juice out of it, you just infuse these slices in water. It will give your water a little extra flavor while also keeping you hydrated. Now, even the water is great for hydration, but sometimes you need something more. So when you get a hangover, you don't just lose water, you also lose electrolytes. And you must have felt some muscle pain and cramps in certain parts of your body, and that is because you've lost electrolytes. And these electrolytes, like potassium and calcium, are important for your muscles to work right. If you want to feel better even faster, try to have some electrolytes, and it's not really as complicated as it sounds. You can mix a glass of water with a little honey, a pinch of pink salt, and squeeze a lemon. This will help your body get back all the lost electrolytes and replace the salts and minerals you've lost. And one of the best ways to retain these electrolytes, in my opinion, is coconut water. It's a natural source of potassium and sodium, which are like superhero electrolytes. And coconut water has all the good stuff called antioxidants, and it also tastes good too. So it is one of the best natural remedies when it comes to retaining your electrolytes. Now, when you get a hangover, one thing you should stay away from, and it's what most people don't really do, is avoid anything caffeinated as much as you can. Caffeine is pretty much like alcohol. It dehydrates your body, which can make the blood vessels in your head become narrower. It's almost like pinching a straw. And this can make your head feel even worse than it was, and also feel the tightness in your head. And that's really not what you want when you already have a hangover. So it might feel like a quick fix, but it can actually make things worse. And coffee or any other caffeinated drinks makes you pee a lot, which in turn makes you dehydrated when you're already dried out. But if you want something that is very similar to coffee or any other caffeinated drinks, try different kinds of tea like chamomile or ginger. So they don't have caffeine, and they can be gentler on your head and on your body when you're trying to get over a hangover. Now, your body is already dealing through a lot, and the last thing you want to do is make it worse or add on to the problems. So try to eat foods that are gentle on your stomach and not foods that will make your stomach more acidic. And here are some really good options. Try to have a fruit salad if you can, because fruit salad is great for you. Fruits have vitamins and minerals and natural sugars that are easy on the body to use. They also give you a lot of energy without being too harsh on your tummy. You can also try stir-fry vegetables and rice. Just cooking stir-fry vegetables and rice together will give you a good balance of carbs for energy. Now, tofu is like a superhero protein. And when you mix tofu with veggies like spinach or bell peppers and even tomatoes, it's super nutritious. And veggies are filled with many things like fiber, vitamins, a lot of nutrients, and also some good things called antioxidants. If you really like something different, then you can try a veggie wrap. Just make a sandwich or a wrap with veggies instead of meat. You can also use things like hummus and cucumbers, carrots and lettuce. This food will be light and good for you. You can also have a warm bowl of oatmeal and add banana slices, a bit of honey or maple syrup, and some nuts or seeds on top. It will give you carbs, potassium, and all the good stuff that your body needs. And if you're not hungry and you don't feel like eating much, you can go with another option, which is a smoothie. You can blend things like banana, spinach, or kale, berries, and a bit of coconut water. It's good for staying hydrated and has vitamins and minerals. Plus, it's easy on your stomach if you're not really hungry. And if you feel like you want to have the bare minimum, then just go for some light veggie soup. So these are like your friends trying to make you feel better when you have a hangover, and they don't really upset your stomach but give you a lot of good things. Now, when you have a hangover, you might want to eat any sort of junk or greasy foods or even spicy, but avoid them as much as you can. They can really be tough on your tummy, especially when your stomach is already upset from drinking alcohol. These foods might make your stomach feel even worse and give you feelings like nausea or indigestion. And spicy and junk food can also make you feel more dehydrated. So, alcohol has already taken a lot of water from your body. Now, these foods are also going to do the same. Now, that's what you don't want when you're already feeling lousy. Now, these foods are not even close to giving your body what it needs nutrition wise. And when you have a hangover, your body wants things like vitamins, minerals, and electrolytes to help it get better. But spicy and junk food don't have much of these things, but they're also very harsh on the stomach lining. Oh, and one more thing. These foods can give you diarrhea or make it even worse if you already have it. So it's best to skip these foods, especially if you're hungover. Now, this might sound a little absurd, but getting some fresh air and doing some light exercise might help you, especially when you have a hangover. But don't do any intense exercise because that could make it worse. So you can do something as simple as going out for a walk. Now, when you go out for a short walk, you breathe in fresh air, and this can help you feel less stuffy and uncomfortable when you're hungover. And a gentle walk might get your blood moving and give you a lot more oxygen. This helps your body process alcohol better and also helps you get well faster. So, taking a calm and easy stroll can also make you feel less stressed and anxious. It can also help you feel more relaxed and at ease. Even just going for a simple walk releases something called as endorphins in your body. These are natural chemicals your body creates to make you feel happier. So, a simple walk can improve your mood, it can make you less grumpier, and also get rid of your hangover a bit sooner. Now, this is one of the biggest misconceptions that people have when they have a hangover. So, some folks think that having a little bit of alcohol when you already have a hangover will get rid of your hangover. They call it the hair of the dog idea. They believe that alcohol can numb the pain and make you feel happier, so it might make the hangover go away. But here's the thing, this is just a temporary relief and it doesn't last long. And when it wears off, your hangover can get even worse. Think of it that your body is trying to remove toxins, and while it's in the process of removing, you're adding more. So it's really not a good idea to have more alcohol when you're trying to get rid of a hangover. It might sound tempting, but it's not a good solution. In fact, it's the most common misunderstanding. And the best way to deal with a hangover is to let your body recover naturally by resting, hydration, and having some good food. Adding alcohol to the mix is not a helpful fix. Now, here's an extra tip, and it might sound a bit funny, but it's very important. Keep your phone away when you have a hangover, or just throw it out of the window. I don't mean literally, but it's a really good idea to stay away from it, and here's why. So, your hangover often makes you sensitive to light, especially the bright light from your phone screen. Staring at it can make your discomfort even worse and lead to headaches or strain in your eyes. And those notification sounds and alerts can really be very annoying when you're feeling lousy. Plus, using your phone makes it really hard to get good sleep. Because when you use your phone, you have to concentrate. And your brain is already having a tough time and you're making it do much more. And since poor sleep is already a very big part of a hangover, your phone can just make it worse. So keep your phone in another room or just try to avoid using it as much as you can. And the last bonus and one of the most important thing is rest as much as you can. Now, alcohol already messes with your sleep. So when you have a hangover, your sleep is already messed up. And that's really not good. Resting helps your body clean itself from all the toxins, so it's really important. So those were the 7 ways to help you feel better when you have a hangover. Remember that there is no magic trick to help it go away instantly, but these tips will help you get rid of it and recover sooner. And just give your body all the time it needs to heal itself. And if you found this video helpful, feel free to comment. And until we meet again next, remember to drink responsibly, don't stress, and be awesome. Rosha that.